Welcome to episode 142, Anyone Can, 7 Refugee Immigrant Selfmade Billionaires. This is an outline of episode 142. Why study Refugee Immigrant Seflmade Billionaires? Because anyone can. This is the cornerstone of my research. This is a list of the 7 Refugee Immigrant Seflmade Billionaires in the world. I sort them by net worth. First, Li Ka-shing. Second, Li Shao-ki. Third, George Soros. Fourth, Harry Triguboff. Fifth, Chung Ju-Yung. Sixth, Steph Wertheimer. Seventh, Frank Lowy. Let us meet Li Ka-shing, richest man in Asia for the past 10 years. He dropped out of school at age 13 after his father died, and he had to support his mother and brother.
At the age of 22, he had started his own company, manufacturing plastic products. From there, his rise was dramatic. His empire grew in size and sophistication. It also expanded beyond Hong Kong, throughout China, the rest of Asia, Europe, and North America. He now has a hand in property, seaports, retail, utilities, and telecommunications from Thailand to Turkey.
我呢就成日呢認為個世界變遷好大，你唔能夠呢你就定型呢。
Number 2, let us meet Li Shao-ki. At age 20, he arrived in Hong Kong in 1948 with $200 in his pocket. He became the 2nd richest real estate self-made billionaire in the world. Well, how did Li Shao-ki get so wealthy? He bought land in fishing villages and later on turned them into metropolis of high-rise.
佢剛才講我咪最好咯，係呢個香港咪金融中心地位最好啦，環境好，地理環境好。 Number
3, let us meet George Soros. He has been the richest man in Wall Street for the past 15 years.
It really started in 1944 when Hungary was occupied by the Germans. And me being Jewish, I was in danger of life.
This man made more than $1 billion last year in a single week. That's right, a single week.
That bet has been available for the last 10 years, and it only paid off at that particular moment.
Really a once in a decade, and that's when he is George Soros. That's when he just says, you can't have enough of this. And if there's one thing I've learned from him, is when you're right and you know something, you really feel it, you can't have enough.
Number 4, let us meet Harry Triguboff, richest self-made billionaire in Australia. He was born in China.
Harry Triguboff was born in Dalian, China on the 3rd of March 1933 to Russian parents and spent his early childhood in the Jewish community of Tianjin, south of Beijing. From humble beginnings, Harry has gone on to become one of Australia's leading residential property developers as the founder and managing director of Meriton, creating over 60,000 apartments in 1960, briefly owning a taxi fleet and a milk run before building his first block of apartments, establishing Meriton at 30 years of age that adapts to market conditions. First Australian developers to see the potential of apartment living at a time when most aspired to single-family homes in suburbia.
Number 5, let us meet Chung Ju-Yung. He died in 2001. He's the founder of Hyundai, one of the largest companies in the world. Everything sprang from a moment of crisis. Chung Ju-Yung. A ship that floats, it can also sink.
우리가 최종 체제가 어렵기 때문에 25만 톤 이런 유조선을 고철로 뜯는 배를 사들여다가 이 체제 헐집에 물을 넣어서 깔아앉혀서 쓰고
6, let us meet Steph Wertheimer. He's the richest self-made billionaire in Israel. He was born in Germany and immigrated to Israel at the age of 10.
Eu gostava do trabalho de usinagem, mas não podia dispor de máquinas ou nada maior. A única coisa que eu podia fazer era reparos em pequenas ferramentas. Foram exatamente 55 anos de lutas diárias para tornar isso.
62 years away, and then I found out that I have to find markets for it. So I learned a very important lesson using my bicycle, my motorbike, going to different factories and telling them, I can give you a tool which will be slightly better.
Number 7, let us meet Frank Lowy. He's the 3rd richest self-made billionaire in Australia. He was born in Czechoslovakia. He made his fortune with Westfield shopping malls. I check in Maryland, US, where I live, and there are 2 Westfield shopping malls within 25 miles from where I live.
Well, I do think about those days quite a bit. Of course, this is where my origin is, and this is my family was there. Compare it to where we are today, I think you would probably wouldn't be able to compare it. So it was very educational, and you always have to remember where you come from. Otherwise, you don't know where you are going.
Data analysis number 1 from country of origin. I got 7 self-made billionaires here. 4 are Jewish, 2 are Chinese, 1 Korean. Why? Probably more Jews, Chinese, and Koreans have been displaced by wars. Data analysis number 2. They are really, really rich. Just take Hong Kong, Australia, and Israel. The richest men are refugee self-made billionaires. Data analysis number 3. Majority of them made it in real estate. And I do not have an explanation why. Data analysis 4. Majority of them have high school or less education. There are only 2 college graduates. George Soros graduated with a degree in philosophy. Harry Triguboff graduated with a degree in textile engineering. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your comments and questions below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.